Good morning, everybody, and how is your Bank Holiday Monday going? In typical Bank Holiday style, we are a little bit late, but I want to give big thanks to Jim Prendergast, who, under pressure, managed to get the shout-out up today. And this is shout-out number 10 of 2025. Like I say, I hope that your Bank Holiday Monday is going well and that you're not really doing much, that you're kind of resting and relaxing and having a good time. That's what Bank Holiday Mondays are for, aren't they? Spend time with your family, doing stuff that's not fucking working for the man. That's what we need. Morning, Jordan Williams. How's it going, fella? Right, we are here today to talk about the shout-out. Once again, it is that time of the month. This happens twice a month. And this is the last shout-out of this particular month. So, what do I need you to do? I need you to get your tracks in this thread. Which thread? I hear you scream. This thread over here. There we go. This thread. The 10th shout-out of 2025, and it is red with a blue heading today. So, what do I need from you? I need you to put your tracks in this thread. That is it. That is all I need you to do. Just put a track in that thread, and I'll take care of the rest, like I do every fucking Tuesday. What do we do every Tuesday? Every Tuesday we meet on my YouTube channel, and we have an awesome time. Oh, no, hold on. Is it that one? There we go. There we go. Yeah. So I need you to stick. Yo, Bad Badger! We missed you last week. Where the hell were you? I will. I noticed you sent me a WeTransfer file. I will endeavour to download that today. Sorry, I haven't. And if the transfer has expired, please send it again. But Badge, great to see you. Really, really is. Okay, so please get your tracks in that thread, so that if you get your tracks in that thread, we can all talk about your tracks tomorrow night. Why do we want to talk about your tracks tomorrow night? Because we care about your tracks and how they sound and how they appear to the public. Because let's face it, it's the general public that is buying your tracks. You do not need to be a producer to be a part of the Clown Army and join me and meet me every Tuesday night on the URL. What do you need? An opinion. Who the fuck has not got an opinion? Every motherfucker on the face of the planet has an opinion. That's what we want. You know, just because you're not a producer doesn't mean to say that your input does not matter. Your input is of such importance. The producers can tell you, oh, you need frequencies changing and, you know, this, that, and the other. But if it doesn't resonate with people on the dance floor, what is the fucking point? There is no point. So, there are 3 rules for being involved in Clown Army. What are those 3 rules? I hear you shout. Wow. The first one is have a sense of humour, and I know that everybody within the Clown Army has a sense of humour because they're still here after 8 years. That's really, really important. Have a sense of humour, because otherwise you're going to feel like you're being picked on the whole time, and it's not being picked on. It's just what we used to do in the 90s, you know, with friends. And apparently the friends that rib each other are more likely to be loyal friends. So, it's a good thing, right? Rule number 2, you must like music. You must like music in all of its forms. You must see some sort of goodness in hip-hop, rap, trap, grime, dubstep, country and western, techno, garage, I've already said garage, drum and bass, jungle. All these styles have appeal to somebody, and you must understand why these people have appeal for this music. I fucking hate psytrance and happy hardcore. However, I see happy hardcore and psytrance as an entity, and I understand why people like it. It's about the coming together of people of like minds, and I see that it has a place in musical history. Everything has a place in musical history. The third rule is, and that's right, Jordan, don't be a cunt. Don't be a cunt. Just don't be a cunt. We don't care who you are, how you self-identify, you know, what you want to be called, your pronouns and all of that. We will respect that, along with your religious beliefs. We will also respect that. But we ask you not to be a cunt. That's what we ask. So, Get your tracks in that thread, and we can chat about them on Tuesday night at 7:30, this channel right here. And we can all have a good time just talking about music, forgetting the world and how fucking screwed up and messed up and fucked up it is at the moment with all the nonsense that's going on around. And we just lose ourselves in the music, and that is what I love about the URL. So, get your tracks in that thread. We can talk about it tomorrow night. And then part 2 the week after. And I believe part 2, we have Alan Crawford in. Ah, yes. It's been a while since Alan's been in the studio, and I can't wait to have him in the studio. It's going to be fucking amazing. Alan Crawford is a wonderful producer. He knows all about frequencies and, you know, and all that kind of stuff that you need to be a producer. So he will have wonderful producer advice for you, and there will be banter as always. Shall we just see if we've got any tracks in the thread? I doubt it. It's a bank holiday Monday. Nobody's going to put a track in the thread just yet. But you might surprise me. Yes! Yeah! Badger, you beautiful human being. Badger says, did you miss me? Oh, how sweet. We did. Even Pixie Jan sent you a message to say, oh, it's Tuesday. Where are you? Surreal80. I hope your stream went well earlier. I'm sorry I couldn't attend, but I hope it went well. I hope you've got a track for us this week. It looks like Bad Badger has 2 for us this week. Far better audio quality version. Okay, Blondie versus Acid Rain, like it. The fucking slapdash video version that Mark is just gonna put Tiley all over again. Okay, so that's the same track twice. Like it, Badge. Like it, Badge. Like it, Badge. Excellent. So we're kicking off with some mashups, and we all know that I fucking absolutely adore mashups. Surreal80 says, we'll have an old one that I forgot about on YouTube. Fantastic. That's excellent. It doesn't matter if it's an old track, if it's a new track, you know, if you like, even if you don't want feedback on it, you just want to say, here is what I've made. I really like it. I hope you do too. Here, you know, these are my skills as a producer, and I hope you like them. That's all we want, you know. Yeah. So anyway, I will put the winner of last week's track of the night up later on today, and tomorrow I will put the poll up for last week's show for track of the night. Right, I'm off. I can't wait to see you on Tuesday night at 7:30. Oh, it's not D&B, is it not? Is it some of your metal music again, Si, or what is it this time round? Regardless, we love hearing your track, Si, and I believe that you're in contention for a track of the night from last week's show. I think, or maybe you're in the poll for the week before. I don't know. Anyway, I am going to disappear, and I hope that you all put tracks in the thread, because if you don't put tracks in the thread, then it sounds like this. And that's really boring, and if we don't have a co-host, it looks like this. Once again, that's really fucking boring. And if we don't have people in the chat thread, then we don't have a vibe. And a vibe is all important. The community is all important. It's about having a good time. It's about hanging out with your mates. That's why I call it Weird Kids Weekly Musical Meetup. Because we are all weird kids. We are all on some sort of fucking spectrum. And that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. We put all of that aside just to talk about tracks, to listen to the journey that the producers are on, to listen to the sound palette that the producers have used, to listen to the structure of the track that the producers have used, and that is what this is all about. Si says it's a mix of rock and electronica. Okay, so a different vibe from you again, Si. Fucking love it. It's really, really nice when producers put stuff in that's not what they usually put in. Because we're like, oh my God, your palette for making music is wider than we thought. And that's awesome. That is awesome. I have noticed over the past couple of, 6 months, 8 months or so, the drum and bass faction of the URL has gotten stronger and stronger and stronger, and that is probably due to thanks to Point 2, who is the head of the drum and bass at the URL, and they call themselves the Cantina, and they've got loads of people involved in that, and I'm guessing that's why. So you know, if you want to take up part of being like an electro, the head of electro, or the head of techno, or the head of whatever, feel free. I know that Point Two has a chat group, and they move things along nicely, and that is what we need. That is what we need. I can steer the ship, I can host the show, I can talk about it, I can rant, I can do all that, but we need people who are going to take up the reins and go, do you know what? We need a head of, let's say, Psytrance. I suppose that would be Rich Lambo. He's got a group as well. This is what we need. I can steer the ship, but we need your contribution so that I can steer a ship that is full, absolutely full of music from all genres. Yeah. Right, I am going to leave you because I know that you're all doing things on a bank holiday Monday that you wouldn't usually be doing on a Monday. So enjoy whatever it is that you're doing today. And as I usually say, whatever you do this week, do it with the confidence of a 4-year-old in a Batman t-shirt. There's nothing more confident than a 4-year-old in a Batman t-shirt. I remember when I was 4 years old, I had that the plastic mask and the cape, and I used to run around going, "I'm the Bat," and it was fucking amazing. So whatever you do this week, do it with the confidence of a 4-year-old in a Batman t-shirt, because there is nothing more confident than a 4-year-old in a Batman t-shirt. How do I know? Because I was that 4-year-old in a Batman t-shirt, and fuck me, my confidence was through the fucking roof. Right. That is it. I have said my bit. The intro track finished a little while ago, and I just decided to rant past it. That's what happens. So please, please, please get your tracks in the thread and join me tomorrow night at 7:30, where we will chat about your tracks. Because we love your tracks. We really, really do, And like I say, it's an amazing thing to be on this journey to watch people get better and better and better as they produce tracks. And as far as I'm concerned, the URL is a deadline for people to get those tracks in. If you haven't got a deadline, you're in limbo. I have to make a set for Dean Daughter's Showcase number 4, I believe it is, which goes live later next month, towards the end of the month. I think I've got until the 19th to get my set in, so that gives me nearly 20 days. Don't give me 20 days. 20 days is too long. I will wait until day 18 or 19 to start it, and I think we're all like that. It's exactly the same for Clownfest. When I say, hey, we're doing Clownfest, which we will be doing at Christmas. Again, probably a 6-day festival this time. And people are like, well, what's the deadline? I'm like, what is the fucking point in setting a deadline? Because if I set a deadline, nobody gives a shit. And they all send their sets in either the day before or the day we go live. And, I understand. It's how I work myself. Right. Have a good time until I see you next. You beautiful, wonderful humans. Or should I say clowns? I believe I should say clowns. Right, I'm off. I will see you tomorrow night at 7:30, same time, same place, my YouTube channel. There is links in the description for this video of where to put tracks. And if you don't know where to put tracks, then here is a quick tutorial on how to do it. Clownfest.live, Clownfest, www.clownfest.live. Nobody needs a www these days. All right, come over to Clownfest.live. Go over to here, and it can't be any simpler. Like I say, Jim Prendergast has outdone himself. He really, really has. Click that. Here we go. There's the 10th shout out. Looks like that. Click in there. Boom. Takes a while. There we go. That is the shout out. And still just Bad Badger's track in the show today. It is also worth mentioning, because this is a big thing, Clownfest in a field. Clownfest in a field. Once again, Jim Prendergast has outdone himself. We were chatting in the track groups, and we were like, well, where the fuck are we going to sell tickets? I don't like selling tickets through the normal ticket places because they take money off of you. And although it might only be $150 or $250 or what the hell it is, it still bugs me that they take that money for doing absolutely fucking nothing. So Jim was like, hey, we could sell them through the website. I'm like, can we really? He's like, yeah, I'll sort that out for you. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. There has been a slight change to the lineup, as I knew would happen, because it's a fluctuating thing. So literally just click the events. There it is, Clownfest in a field. There we go. Click over here. Buy tickets. Cannot be any easier than that. And we have sold a few tickets so far. There are 100 tickets available, so space is limited. So if you're thinking about coming to see us in a field with all the wonderful acts that we've got, there are about 24 acts over the 2 days, which will be absolutely fucking amazing. Yeah, buy a ticket. Buy a ticket. Come and support your local clown. Come and support your local clown, even if you're not that local. Right, I'm going to disappear, you lovely bunch of human beings, and I will see you tomorrow night at 7:30. Don't be fucking late!